So you made your reservation for Disneyland. That's awesome. But did you make your reservations for dining? Because if you didn't, most likely you're not going to have a table.
And we've got all the essential tips that you need to know to get your dining reservations at the restaurant of your choice. And stick around to the end of this video to find out who won this month's giveaway.
All right, so dining in Disneyland isn't as easy as walking into a restaurant and expecting to be seated. Now, there's some steps that you have to follow, so know before you go. Before you get that reservation, just know you do need a valid ticket and a valid reservation for the park that you want to have that dining reservation in. So it needs to be on that same day. So just remember that before you make that dining reservation.
All right, now there's a few ways that you can go about making your dining reservation. First, know that you need to book 60 days in advance. That's when they first open up. And if you're wanting some of the premier restaurants that are in high demand, you've got to be right on that as soon as they open. What that means is there's a couple ways you can make this work. You can either use the Disneyland app, you can use the Disneyland website, or you can call in and use the booking service over the phone. Now, there's a couple pros and cons to using the app or the website. What we typically don't recommend is using the phone because, number one, it's a lot slower. It takes time to go through the call queue, and that doesn't even open up until an hour after reservations open online. Now, some people have complained that while trying to use the app, some of the reservations didn't open up quite as soon as they did through the website. That hasn't been an issue for us, although if that is a concern, you may just want to skip the app and just jump right onto the website itself.
And like Brian was saying, reservations can be made 60 days in advance at 6 a.m. typically. So make sure you jump on it. Remember the day before that the next day is the day you will be making dining reservations with your party or by yourself or whoever you're going with, just making sure you know what you're going to do when you're going.
So set an alarm on your phone. Make sure that you're not going to forget when that window opens up, because when it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone. Yep. Some locations may have tables open up later in the day, but you shouldn't rely on that. You shouldn't be sitting around waiting for that to happen, but just know it can happen. Among the hardest reservations to get are Oga's Cantina and Trader Sam's, but also the Fantasmic dining packages. So just keep that in mind, that those are the most difficult reservations to get.
All right, you guys, for those of you that are new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. All you got to do is click the red button. But for those of you that are return viewers, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Again, those of you that are brand new, please consider subscribing, and thank you everybody else for the support. Now, back to the video. So here's a helpful tip when you're trying to find dining reservations. It's possible that if you're searching by, let's say, breakfast, lunch, or dinner time, the app won't necessarily find those available times for you, but if you search by the hour, they may pop up. Okay, so what I mean is, instead of searching for lunch, try searching for 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. That's more likely to populate with the different times that could be available, other than just searching for broad times.
Make sure you do not no-show your reservation. If you do this, they will charge $10 per person as a cancellation fee because you didn't give any notice 24 hours before you knew that you weren't be showing up to that reservation. So just keep that in mind. Do not no-show.
And if you absolutely can't make it and it's less than 24 hours, what you need to do is call in or talk to a cast member at the restaurant. If you're upfront about what's going on, they typically will work with you. I can't guarantee it's going to happen every time, but just don't no-show without communicating.
Now, don't shoot the messenger. And what I mean by that is you cannot have someone in your party go ahead to the dining reservation and say, oh, my party's on their way, can we just hold the table? You cannot do that. They won't hold your reservation. So just keep that in mind and don't do that. Don't send someone ahead. Now, if you end up missing that window to book that reservation for dining, don't worry, there are still some options ahead. If you're not having any luck finding that reservation with the filters that you put in, with the size of your party, here's a few things you can do to help try to find that reservation for you. Okay, so something you can do is change up the party size in the app. Now, if you only have a party of, let's say, like 1 or 2 people, try searching 3 to 4 people because they do want to fill up those seats, those empty chairs. So make sure you try switching your reservation to 3 to 4 and see if you have any luck there. Or if you have a large party, changing it up to splitting up the party perhaps. Change it to a smaller party. You might find luck doing it that way because maybe they don't have the room for that big of a party for the dining reservation.
So let's say you do have a party of 2 and you search for a table for 3. If you show up without one person, they're not going to penalize you for it, but you got to be careful not to go too extreme.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a party of 4 or 5 and you have one person show up, they're not really going to be too happy about that.
Yeah.
You might get penalized for cancellations.
Now, Disney hack. Okay, so if you do have a large reservation and you end up splitting it, try calling the reservation in advance and seeing if you can get those 2 separate reservations seated together. Some places might actually work with you on that, so make sure you try this.
So try checking the app daily to see if any reservations have popped up, because people make reservations and they cancel them when they realize that's not really going to fit into their plans.
Yep.
This happened for me recently. We've got a trip coming up here in just a couple weeks, and we booked it past that 60-day window. So I made the trip plans after that window of dining reservations had opened up, so I wasn't able to get into the Lamplight Lounge like I wanted. So what did I do? I checked the app every single day to see what had opened up, and sure enough, after about a week of checking, there was a reservation that popped up at the time that I wanted, so it worked out really nicely for me, and I was able to get that booking. So don't fret, just keep checking the app every day, even a couple times a day if you've got the time. Something will likely open up, and the closer it gets to the actual date, the more likely someone is to cancel, because a lot of people know about the 24-hour cancel rule. So the most likely you are to see those cancellations is going to be the days leading up to the actual date.
Don't fret, just check.
And then if you aren't having any luck refreshing the app and finding cancellations, you can also use another service such as mousewatcher.com. And what you do is you choose the park, you choose the restaurant, you choose the date, and you pay a small fee. And what their software is going to do is it's going to continually check the Disneyland pages to see what reservations have been canceled. And as soon as something comes up that matches what you're looking for, they're going to send text email alerts right to you, so you have a chance to actually catch that before anybody else.
Now, if you have your heart dead set on a dining location, but you just haven't been able to find that reservation time that works out for you, do a walk-up list. So just walk up to that restaurant in the morning. It's important to do that in the morning because that line builds up, and someone could take that spot in front of you. But you'll take your information, and if something pops up, they'll call you, and you'll be able to actually get that reservation. But don't lose hope. This has actually happened to me and my friends. Up until the trip, we weren't actually able to get into the Lamplight Lounge for the brunch time. So first thing we did in that morning was go to that walk-up window, and we told them our situation. They were super nice. They looked at the list. They said they were honest. They said most likely you won't have anything until maybe 1 or 2, so you'll miss the brunch window. The second we started walking away, he called us over and went, wait, come back. We do have a spot. So don't lose hope. Try the walk-up list.
All right, now to the giveaway of the Pirates of the Caribbean magnet and bottle opener. The winner of this month's giveaway is, drumroll please, Laura Heilman.
Laura Heilman. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, we may be mispronouncing your name, but we're going to stick
Love
up
it.
the graphic on screen so you can see who the winner is. Congratulations on this month's giveaway. Send us an email at rtdadventures@gmail.com. We'll get in contact with you about getting that prize shipped out to you right away. And for anybody else that would like to enter these giveaways in the future, we do one every single month. So all you have to do is be a subscriber to be eligible. We're going to give more information about the next giveaway at the end of the month. But we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, and I want to say thank you for all the support.
Thank you.
But we're going to do another big giveaway. We want to do another $100 Disney gift card when we get to that 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can do that by the end of the year.
Yes.
1K by New Year's Day.
I like that.
You guys help us out with that. And that gift card will be another giveaway we're going to be doing hopefully in the very near future.
Yeah.
But again, congratulations, Laura, on your win for this month's giveaway. If you guys are liking these videos, we just want to say thanks again. Don't forget to leave us a like, leave us a comment in the description down below. We're going to be putting a link to some more Disney tips videos just to help you guys plan your perfect vacation. But as always, you guys, thanks for watching.